Hi, I'm Ron Miller from the Maryland law firm of Miller & Zois. I'm going to talk to you about the average settlement value of knee injury cases. If you've suffered a knee injury in an accident that was someone else's fault and you're considering bringing a claim, you probably have a lot of questions, right? But in my experience, the number one question you have is how much money your injury claim might be worth. Look, obviously the facts and circumstances of each claim are unique. I'm not going to be able to give you the exact trial value or settlement value of your knee injury case, but I can give you a lot of information that can help you better understand the value of these claims. Let's start with the statistics. Let's look at the national data on jury verdicts and reported settlements in cases involving knee injuries. The average verdict in a severe knee injury case is about $360,000. How do you define severe? That's the critical question. Severe is generally knee dislocations and fractures and/or the need for a knee replacement. Let's take out the word severe and look at the statistics on knee injuries generally. The median, as opposed to the average, verdict in a knee injury case is about $115,000. This is telling too, 8% of knee injury verdicts are over $1 million, which underscores the small number of knee injury cases lift the average settlement value. What kind of cases do our attorneys see? We talked about dislocations and fractures. There are two other knee injuries our lawyers frequently see. The first is the posterior cruciate ligament injury. The injury is called PCL, or dashboard knee. So as the name suggests, this injury usually occurs in a car or truck accident when the victim's knee hits the dashboard. Similarly, we also see medial collateral ligament injuries from the knee hitting the dashboard or other objects in the car. These ligament injuries are serious, but the average value of these claims is less than the fracture or dislocation cases that we have, not surprisingly. What are the settlement factors that drive the settlement value of knee injury cases? The first factor is, as we've been talking, the severity of the injury, right? The second is whether there are pre-existing injuries to the injured knee. Nursing companies are quick to pounce, I understand why, on the idea that your knee injury is not from the accident, but something else entirely. Either pre-existing degenerative changes in your knee or from some other traumatic event. The third factor ties into the second factor. All things being equal, younger plaintiffs fare better at trial in knee injury cases than older plaintiffs. Juries associate knee injuries with age. So when a younger person has a knee injury in an accident, they more plausibly relate it to the crash. Does this mean older victims cannot get a fair settlement or verdict? Of course not. It just makes the hill to climb a little bit steeper. The fourth factor is your treating doctor or surgeon. Is he or she willing to testify in the case? Does the doctor present credibly to a jury? This is a big deal because the insurance companies can also find a doctor who will say either one, you're not hurt, or two, you're not hurt as seriously as you say. But if they expect the treating doctor to be a strong advocate at trial, that has a real impact on the settlement value in knee injury cases. The fifth factor is which Maryland jurisdiction would hear your case if it goes to trial. Knee injury cases in Baltimore City and Prince George's County are going to have a higher settlement value than cases on the Eastern Shore, in the northern part of the state. Those jurisdictions are going to have a lower value. Why the difference? Different counties have widely different views of personal injury victims. Does it mean you're going to win your case in the good jurisdictions and lose your case in the bad jurisdictions? Absolutely not. A good case is a good case anywhere, and a bad case is a bad case anywhere. But the amount of the verdict is correlated to the jurisdiction, and this has an impact, for better or worse, on the settlement value of knee injury cases. The sixth and final factor may be the most important. Is this knee injury a permanent injury? There's no question that permanent injuries that you have to live with for the rest of your life have a higher settlement value, as they well should. If you have suffered a knee injury in a car accident, we can help you. My firm has recovered millions of dollars from victims who have suffered a knee injury. Call me today for a free evaluation of your case. Again, my name is Ron Miller. You can reach me at 800-553-8082. I look forward to speaking with you. Thanks.